Welcome back to Veterans One. I'm Ignacio with Synergy One Lending. Today I have a very special guest. It's one of my favorite agents out of the Windermere office in Escondido. I have with me Efrain Chacon. Efrain, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me.
You know, one of the things that I really like about you, man, is that, first of all, thank you for serving your country, man.
Thank you.
That's one of the things that, we appreciate all of you guys that, sacrifice so much to give us the freedoms that we enjoy, each and every day. I just wanted to ask you, man, how did you decide to go into the Marine Corps? Like, what was your path?
Well, it was kind of interesting because I was doing really well in high school, had a couple scholarships lined up for some really great colleges. And then March 19th, 2003, just a couple months away before graduating, that's when the U.S. went into Iraq, and I'm watching this on TV, and I was like, no, I think I'm going to serve instead. And so that same day, I picked up the phone, called the recruiter, and 3 months later, I was in boot camp. So.
Man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. One of the things that you shared with me earlier was that you chose to get some college in before you enlisted, and then kind of the path that you took after that. How has education in the Marine Corps kind of been a part of your life?
Well, definitely the education plays a big role. When you get out of the military, you're competing. If you're looking for a job, you're competing against now. You did 4 years in the military while everybody else did 4 years in college. So you're neck to neck. But if you leverage the education along with the discipline and the values that you gain in the military, now you have an edge ahead of everybody else. So for example, if I go up to a job, get out of the military at 22, and I'm competing against somebody who's also 22, but they've had a little bit of life experience, but they mostly college. Yeah. But then here I show up with the discipline, the integrity, and that work ethic of the military, along with the education. It just definitely puts me at a higher standard than somebody else.
That's one of the big things about the Marine Corps, that just the discipline and the work ethic. That's something that can be taught if you go into the Marine Corps. I mean, most of the guys that come out of there, they're very disciplined, they're on point, they're responsible. So that's somebody that you can definitely count on whatever job they kind of choose. Now, especially with you being in the real estate industry, you definitely want somebody that is responsible, that is always kind of ahead of everything, taking care of all the details. And I think that's one of the things that I really like about you because, I understand that after you got your bachelor's, then you went and got your master's.
Correct, yeah.
To me, that shows a lot of dedication that you want to, work on yourself, that you want to get educated, and that you want to, set an example, obviously, for your kids and your family and everybody else, that you can do both. Like, you don't have to choose military or you don't have to choose college. You're one of those guys that did both.
Correct, yeah. You could definitely do both. When I was in graduate school, it was actually really tough because I was already in another career. I was starting real estate. I was coaching 3 soccer teams, and I was in graduate school. So, it took a lot of discipline, a lot of time management, writing things down, staying within those limits of, okay, today I'm going to do this, but by this time, I have to start this next thing. And if I don't, so you set those standards and you bring those standards from the military to help you be successful, whether it's going to be in a career or in education, if you decide to get out of the military and pursue school.
Absolutely, man. So tell me a little bit about how you transitioned into real estate. What did that look like for you?
For me, it started with, so when I left the military, I struggled a little bit with benefits, right? I had that mentality, and a lot of veterans have it, that I don't want to go after my benefits because there's other guys, other men and women that had it a lot harder than I did, and I don't want to take that away from them. Right. But eventually I noticed it started affecting my life, it started affecting my family, because I felt too prideful to ask for help. Yeah. But 8 years after, I finally went to the VA, I got the benefits that I needed, and it's really shown me that no matter what we've gone through in the military, no matter what we've gone through in life or what we've succeeded, we all need help.
You know what? Let me cut you over there, man, because I think asking for help, that's a big part of a guy's mentality, and especially somebody like you that was in the Marine Corps. You don't want to seem weak.
Yeah.
We never want to admit our weaknesses, and sometimes that's something very important that our vets, when they need help, they can't be afraid to ask for help. They have to be like, look, man, I'm struggling. I don't know what's wrong. I need to go get it checked out. And man, I'm very glad that you were able to actually, honestly, be humble enough and put your pride aside to be like, yo, man, something's wrong. I need some help. So I'm very glad that you did that.
Thank you. Thank you. And so that actually opened up doors because I went at it by myself. And so it was hard for me to get certain benefits, not knowing who to call, where to turn to. And I learned on my own. And I figured out, man, this is tough. So I started then, from my own experiences, helping other veterans. And so I became a veteran advocate, just not professionally or anything, just, hey, I know what number you need to call. I know where you need to go. And through networking, that just led me, hey, this is the guy you want to talk to. Hey, this is the office that you want to go to. And so that led me into education benefits. And then I found out about the housing benefits that I had no idea about.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is pretty awesome. I can buy a house with no money down and no closing costs. And so I bought my house. And then, again, by personal experiences, I was like, man, I can help so many more people. And so that's what led me into real estate, helping veterans leveraging their benefits towards the greater good for themselves and their families.
Absolutely, man. And you know what? And these guys earned those benefits. It wasn't given for free, man. It cost each one of those guys something, you know. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I want to talk today about a listing that you have. You have a listing here in Chula Vista, right?
I do, yeah.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's a great listing in Chula Vista. It's over by Palomar Road and Otay. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-car garage. It's actually a condominium, but it's 1,300 square feet, and it's only priced at $375,000. So
that's
great community. It's only about 14 years old. Okay. Very low HOAs. There's it's actually one of those newer communities where right next door you have taquerias, you got barbershops. There's a gym. I mean, it's perfectly located. It's a great home. 3-bed, 2-bath. It's a phenomenal property.
That's perfect, man. What's the purchase price or the listing price for that?
So we're at $375 right now.
$375.
Yeah, and we're priced very well because it's a great family that we want to help them move that property so we can help them purchase a new one.
Excellent, man. Excellent. Well, Efrain, tell me, how do people get a hold of you if they want to get more information about this home or about yourself to help other veterans with their
Definitely.
home
So
purchase?
regardless of whether it's real estate or if it's some other benefits, my phone number. My phone number is 818-741-6604. It's not the local area code, but you know, you get that number from high school and you don't change it ever. So I've had that same phone number since then. So 818-741-6604, regardless of whether it's for real estate or VA benefits, I love to help.
Awesome.
I really do.
I appreciate it, man. Well, Efrain, thank you very much for being on the show. I hope we can have you back here again. And I appreciate everything you do, man.
Thank you. And thank you for what you do in helping clients. You do go above and beyond to help people, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much, man. All right. Thank you guys for watching this segment of Veterans One TV.